Not enough to make you good looking. Woo!
That's all right.
You're not upset about it, are you?
No, I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna get it.
Alrighty. We gotta be nice. Do what? What are they? Do my breath stink?
That's what the viewers say.
Oh, okay. We do have scratch and sniff screens now. I'm gonna chase it with Jack Daniels. So. Oh, okay. We're live on that note. Hi there, folks. Imagine that. We're at the AB. Oh. Imagine that. Hello. Hi. This is Chad Lushy, the Lushy. I mean, Lushy, whatever. He won a tournament this weekend here at CSBT. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
He's joining us in the
stamp program.
Not really. He paid me back. Anyway, imagine that. We're here at the ABT and what? No? Oh, yep. There's a tie. We've got a one-game roll-off to see where we're going to be, who's going to be making it. Nick Lasource is out there talking to him. That's why Chad's here joining us in the booth to start this up. Our tie is between Gideon Spar and Dennis Glover. They're going to be going at it here to see who moves on to the TV finals. Today we've got the Memorial Day weekend. We've got two divisions: the Masters division, which is our higher average division, and our Classic division. This is a Classic division roll-off. So what we're going to be doing is have this roll off, then we're going to be switching to our TV pairs. We have two TV pairs. We'll be running the Classic Division and the Masters Division finals, TV finals, stepladder finals at the same time. We're going to be on 31 and 32, and 29 and 30, and 33 and 34 for the TV finals. This tie match that they're doing is going to be in the middle of those pairs, so we've got a little different setup for you here. Looks like they're about to get started. They've had their practice.
Real quick, while we have a quick moment, obviously with it being Memorial Day, to obviously all those veterans out there, want to wish you and thank you obviously for your services.
Yep.
And obviously giving us the opportunity to be able to do this. Drew's being very patriotic today.
You should see my shoes.
I got no comment.
What? They had to match the shirt. No, that's the belt. The belt's supposed to match the shoes. Oh, I'm such a bad person.
Gideon was the highest seeded player. He chose to lead.
Okay.
They both have 27 pins, so it's a
Oh, it's a scratch match. Okay.
leader. The winner is the second seeded player in the snare step.
So we're looking at the second and... Okay, gotcha. All right. They're both in, though, I guess, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Gotcha.
It's just a question of possession.
Gotcha. Okay, so this tie, Nick just informed us that this tie is actually for second and third in the Classic division. The winner will be the second seed in the TV finals. So we're going to have this, we're going to see this little tiebreaker match here for the seeding in the semifinals. This is not for the last spot. Whoever, even the loser, gets to move on. They're just going to have to bowl an extra game to try and win the tournament in the Classic division.
They both get 27 pins, so obviously it's
Scratch match, basically. Even though it's a handicap tournament, whoever scores highest scratch wins. Gideon Spar getting 27 pins. What is up with that?
And he's left-handed.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. I think a 7-year-old left-hander junior shouldn't get 27 pins. You know, I love y'all left-handers. I'm only having fun. I love all you left-handers. What? I love all you left-handers. You're so easy.
I can't recall, when was the last time a lefty won a tournament?
Diaz won a CSBT this year. This is the last one I remember.
All right, guys, we'll bring him up. You go ahead and introduce him, and Gideon's going to leave.
All right, sounds good. All right, they're walking up to the lanes. We're going to get a little handshake here. Pretend that they like each other. All set, guys. That's Gideon Spar on your left in the green, and the patriotic flag shirt, that is Dennis Glover. Gideon has chosen to start the match. He's going to start first and finish last. Gideon's a pretty solid bowler. I like his release. It's nice and fluid. Gets through the release point pretty well. First look at Gideon, lane 31.
That's close.
All right, he kept it on the lane. Of course it's close. All right, Dennis Glover on the right. Once again, this is for the second seed. The loser will still be the third seed going into the TV finals. Oh, I thought we were going to see a 3-9, but no, it's a 3-6. That's right. We're going to see that. I wonder if we're going to see the Glover tonight. Oh,
wow, that plastic actually checked up.
Yeah. Well, I got to bowl a little bit on this, and they're clean back ends, man. Woo, they're going. And that video game is really loud behind us. I can hear it with headphones on. All right, second frame. That looks better. Oh, still checked up pretty high. Leaving a 9-pin. Kick the 4 out. Yeah, they're pretty clean. You can get the ball going left to right pretty well, and it's still going to recover pretty easily.
So for those watching, obviously we're bowling on the Detroit Open PBA pattern, which is 42 feet. And
are you sure that wasn't 4.2 feet?
No, it was 42 feet.
Oh, okay.
42 feet and
lots of units of oil.
Well, there was at the start, but
Stepniak, out of the building. Go. Go. Okay. Get out. We got a camera here. Say hi to everybody. Here's Gideon Spar for his second frame, looking for a double. That's pretty close too. No, I will wait till next tournament. Get out. Everybody knows who you are. You're the tie master. Don't touch me. If anybody watches Mad TV, oh, don't touch. All right, Gideon looking for a turkey here. And quite a large lead early. That's pretty close again. It's out a little, but yeah. Watch it. Hit it thin and watch him spin.
He looks really comfortable in the lanes right now.
He does. And he's the only one, so nobody's going to be moving in his... Well, I don't know. That's right. There's some right-handers playing over there.
I was going to say.
They'll bird up his heads at least. That's good. They got to sit. And it does. A lot of forward roll there. Stop token. Cheers, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Nick said I wasn't allowed to have a shot, so haha.
I'm donating your check to Wounded Warriors.
Well, I'm wounded.
Oh, yeah. That I know.
And we're not talking physically. That's going to be good. Sit. Yep. High flush right there.
Well, Dennis is obviously trying to get back into this match. Hopefully, Mr. Gideon will...
But see, that's the thing is right now it's like he needs the help. There's nothing he can do. It's a scratch match, and he put himself in a hole. He's going to need Gideon to give something back because there's no defense in bowling. That's way out. That's way out. You know the word door? That was out the dough. That was out the dough. Hopefully it doesn't cost him any dough. It's been a long weekend, folks. I've been on the air for 16 hours.
This is going to be one of those days.
Yes, it is. That's a great spare right there. Mine's horizontal stripes. Yours are diagonal. Or vertical, I should say. I could have worn my rugby that's more like that. It's a Team USA shirt, but it's so heavy and thick. Ugh. So
is that the one that's on your Facebook page?
No. Oh, no. That's my Team USA shirt.
Gotcha.
The bowling jersey. God, we bowled in a long-sleeved rugby shirt. In Malaysia, sure, in the summer. Let's do that.
Hey, get the mosquitoes off you.
They think my blood sugar, and that's a strike. Oh, pocket 7. I pocket 7. It came in a little higher than I expected. I thought it was going to sit a little better, but... Gideon looks like that type of guy. He's a big guy. He's probably 6'3" and pretty stocky and built. He's got such slow speed for a guy his size. You'd think he'd get up there and be one of those. Did that go in the gutter?
That went in the gutter.
Okay, that's going to have to be a score correction, and Dennis Glover is now welcomed back into the match. Well, I don't think Gideon Sand is very welcome, but yeah, he gets a strike here. It's pretty much even. But I was commenting, I was like, Gideon's, big, strong guy. You'd think he'd be like in that 19, 20 mile an hour speed range. But he's real smooth, real solid, just rolls it off his hand nice and clean. I like that.
16 to 17.
I know. I figured you'd be like 19 to 20. You're,
He's the Jason Couch without the backswing.
and the whoa. Brooklyn. Where's the 3-9? If you're going to leave his 3-pin, you better leave the 9 with it. Okay, that's the second 3-6 on that lane. You got one in the first frame and chopped it. Let's see if he learned from the chop. And by the way, folks out there, I've heard a lot this weekend at the other tournament. A lot of people saying, oh, I chopped this, I keep chopping this, I keep chopping this. I'm like, well, try to chop it. You'll never be able to do it.
And that's going to hook. Wow.
Yeah, but he was left. I knew he was going to hit the left side there. That first one was like, oh, that's a chop. But yeah, folks, if you're having trouble with, like, if you're leaving a 3-6 or a 6-10 or something where you and you find yourself chopping it over and over, go up there and say, you know what? I'm going to take this 3 off the 6. See if you can do that. That's going to be good. I mean, for him.
It's really kind of amazing how that ball just is able to stop, even with double dribbling.
Double dribble. Michael Jordan never got called for it. Neither does Dennis. Oh, no, that was traveling.
That was traveling, yes.
Anyway, but a double dribble, get out there, hook, stop, roll. That's way inside. Brooklyn. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You have your own pocket, Gideon. Use it.
I tried.
Yeah, you're very trying. No. Well, they should.
He only missed that, 10 boards?
No, come on. Let's not exaggerate 1,000,000 times today. He did get that in a good 4 boards, I'd say, from where I've been noticing his hook point. Actually, at his hook point, it might have been 10 boards. You're right. I was at his mark. It was only 4. Well, he's wearing green. He's got the luck of the Irish. That's better. A little bit.
That better?
Took the words right out of my mouth, buddy. But I said them first. I think Dennis should go Brooklyn just to piss you off. I don't think it would. You're too nice a guy. Ew. Dennis trying to stay away from the 3-6. And he leaves the 3-6-9.
You asked him to leave the 9 with it.
But not the 6. That's still not the Glover. That's a Glover +1. Oh, sorry.
Now this spare is definitely choppable.
Well, it's the 3-6. Oh, that's going to miss left. Oh! This is the PBA Skills Challenge. I heard he was going to call a bank shot off the wall.
Domino effect.
Hey, a spare's a spare. They don't ask how, just how many at the end. Okay, that puts Glover down, let's see, a 19. And that keeps him at 19. If Gideon goes up there and strikes, it's going to be 29. No, that'll keep it at 19. Oh, yeah. Math wasn't my strong suit. I was always into English because I talk real good.
You're educated.
I was educated. I went to that good public school. Scott is just looking at us going, oh, man, really? Oh, that's out the door again. Buddy got it. Oh, in stereo.
Surround sound.
The 2-4-6-7. Nope, 3-4-6-7. 2-4-6-7 would be more difficult. Going to have to slide that 3 into the 4-7.
That better hook a lot.
Yeah, that's not going to hook. And on the first shot, it's very small, and I don't know if you noticed on the TV, or the computer, his elbow came around that a little bit. And right at the bottom, he got it wide, but I thought he hit the ball, but the elbow coming around the side of the ball extended the ball down the lane before it got to its hook point, or after its hook point. Just got to get the ball into an earlier roll. So right now, we're looking at a one-pin match. Gideon Spar up by 1 after that open. That's out the door, too. Well, it came up a little more than I thought. 3-5-6. Should be an easy spare. He's got the one-pin lead. This match is now in Dennis Glover's hands. Can't give this away. Can't miss this one. And again, it's choppable. Any bucket or combination of these pins is going to be choppable. Yep, he chose to hook at it. I'm surprised he did.
Yeah.
Because he went straight at the other one. Straighter at the other one. All right, so we're looking at now where he's got with those back-to-back opens, Glover, it's definitely in his hands. He just basically needs to mark out. If he strikes here on a double, if he throws a double here, it's almost pretty much over. He'll just be counting the 10th. But he's only struck on this lane once. He's left 3-6. It's not another 3-6. Oh! I think that deserves a turnaround. A Brooklyn is actually considered in pod games. A Brooklyn is 9 spare. Well, not in your neighborhood, but your name's La Sorsa, so Brooklyn. You're from Brooklyn. I'm from Queens. 0-4-9. Yikes. Well, he threw the Brooklyn. That was an even it up. Now, what are we looking at? 97? Yep. Oh, he needs this.
Yes.
To shut him out. Wow.
How the tides turn.
Bowling is like that, and especially here at the ABT. No, he's got a chance. Oh. You know, there's no reason to go for 1 there. That's Nick and I have had lots of comments early in a match, mid in the match. When do you go for making a spare or go for the count? And on a double, you always go for the count early in a match. But right there, he needed it because now Gideon Spar with a double can take it back. Very rarely can you go open in the 8th and 9th and have a chance at a match in a tournament like this.
Very true.
That's a good ball. That's 1. 1 more, and a Greek church wins it. Well, it's a different way of saying strike 5.
You know, we do have another lefty.
Should we move the table back to the camera? 1 more ball here for Gideon.
There's always the infamous Popovich.
I don't know the Popovich.
Oh.
Actually, I think I've heard about it, but I can't remember what it was. That's another good ball. Oh, it came in too light. I thought it was going to grab a little bit. Okay, so our number 2 seed is going to be Dennis Glover. Our number 3 seed will be Gideon Spar with this spare here. Oh, the 3-9. He left the Glover. All right, with the spare, that's going to give a 187 to the 191 for Dennis Glover. So Dennis Glover is the number 2 seed in our Classic divisions. Gideon Spar will be the number 3 seed. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to get set up. Nick's got to do a lot of stuff figuring out a number 4 and 5 seed for both divisions. Like I said, we're going to have both matches going on at the same time. So it's going to even be more confusing for my addled brain. So on that note, we will be back around the bend. Alrighty, hi there, folks. We are here at Brunswick Zone. I want to say Sierra Vista, Wheat Ridge.
There you go.
At the ABT Finals Memorial Day Weekend Tournament. To your left on lanes 29 and 30, we've got Marco Popovich and Adam Miller in our Masters division. To the right, we've got Mike Selner and Joe Bashore in the Classified division. The matches will be starting here in just a moment. Adam Miller gets 4 extra pins over Marco Popovich in the handicap, and Mike Selner gets 11 over Joe Bashore in the Classified division. We're all set to go. They're going to get some handshakes going, and come on back and start the matches.
There you go.
All right, big hand of crowd. We got a little crowd back here watching this. The tournament's run all weekend. It ran Saturday and Sunday. I heard they had quite the fun here on Saturday with the tornadoes. But they had another qualifier today, both the semifinals, and these are your final stepladder bowlers. Marco is going to start, and right now we've got Mike Selner up on the lane. Once again, he gets 11 extra pins handicap. Oh, that one bounced and went left. 3 count off to the left.
So I was just talking to Nick. He had 72 entries actually in his Masters and 117 for the Classified.
Nice. Okay, Marco's a left-hander here. He's been
Right up the
very
ditch.
hot he's been hot all year. He's been shot a ton of 300s and some 800s, and he's been a real hot bowler this season. Selner going for a spare. We have both matches obviously going here at the same time. That's going to give him 8 in the first frame, going against Joe Bashore. Here up on lane 30, Adam Miller, our first look.
Square up.
Yep, hit carried light. We're going to have pretty high scores, I think, for you on especially the Masters division, folks. These bowlers have been bowling really, really well to get here. The scores have been high. We're on the Detroit Open PBA pattern, and it's 42 feet. That's a good shot by Joe right there. Sat in the pocket for a while. A lot of the players are playing way inside, where the head oil is still left. And we got a track area going out there, so I think the scores are going to be high. We got some reaction down the lane where the bowler's able to recover it down the lane. As you see right there with Adam. Ooh, pocket 10 pin, no.
This is Masters. That's their price plus the mega, so they get both all the way down.
Okay.
Okay, this is classic.
Ooh,
Joe
low
got
weak-
that one a little far out. Leaves a 1-2-8. Ooh, from the angle, we're sitting between the pairs, folks, so we don't have a direct look at the lane on the ball. I just thought Adam Miller threw that in the ditch from the angle. It looked at it, it held on. Oh, too bad. Oh, good shot.
So talking with Marco, he actually was, we had this little discussion earlier, and he was talking about how he's been using a lot of lower end equipment just because it's been getting cleaner through the heads for him, with still giving, him a good enough back end reaction. So he's been obviously using a lot of the storm tropical breezes and whatnot. So
Today, straighter is greater and less is more. With today's equipment, it just seems to, he didn't like it, but he got a break getting the 6 out there. Just less is more, because the equipment is so strong, the reactions are so strong, and the pins just fly as it is. You get yourself in trouble with a lot of high rev rate a lot of the time, unless you really know what you're doing. I mean, Jason Billamonte obviously has one of the highest rev rates around, but that man seems to know what he's doing. But he even uses a lot of low pins. If he had anything that was meant to hook, forget it. Especially on this right now, broken down.
right, he would probably be using plastic and just peeling it off the outside.
Yeah, he'd probably play fifth air with plastic. All right, Mike Selner looking to come back. After that 3-5 on this lane before. Got that one out. I only left a rail, 1-2-4.
Doesn't look like he's really comfortable with his release right now.
Well, they sit for a while, but since they've bowled, and they only get a few balls practice, and plus the TV pair, it's the final. There's a lot of pressure. That's a better shot by Marco there. We got a tie match, which means Adam Miller has a 4-pin lead. And easy spare there, goes down the line.
That's gonna
Looks
be
good. Ooh, it's set up a little high. It's good his ball rolled out there. Because if I'd have kept hooking, that would have been a 4-6.
Well, watching Adam during his qualifying and whatnot, obviously his ball always just seemed to set up very, very well. I mean, it didn't continue to drive, but it gave him a very good look and something very controllable. So if he can get to that magic spot on the lane, it's just going to come down to carry for him.
Well, right now he's got strike 9-9, so his carry through free frames is only 33%. Pick that up going against a man like Marco. And we got another 1-2-4 over here for Joe. Trying to go down the line like Mike did, and he does. And Adam Miller, that looks good. And he liked it right away. All right, so Adam's down by 1 scratch. Could be 11, which he gets the 4 extra pins. So if Marco doubles here, he takes a small single-digit lead. And the match to your right on the classified division is squared up. 28 in the second, spare in the third for both. Joe switching balls. That looks pretty good. Hey, it even looks even better now. So Marco just took the small lead there. He can increase it to double digits with a double here. And Sellner looking to match Joe's strike on lane 34. That looks good. Oh, he almost left the Glover. Kicked the 3 out. Marco looking to extend his lead, lane 29. All right, there it is. And I want to let you know, folks, today we've got in our Masters division, the high average division, we've got $1,400 for first place plus an added $900 for the champion. So first place is going to be worth $2,300 in the Masters division. Second place will be $1,150. $670 for third, $390 for fourth, and $340 for fifth. In the classic division, he's going to get that for you.
On the classified side, we've got $2,800 for first place. We got $1,400 for second, $820 for third, $440 for fourth, and $340 for fifth. So not a bad paycheck for a day of bowling.
Any one of them, yeah. Oh! I think they say it's 6.7% tilt before the pin falls. That was 6.68. Yeah, that's bull. Because mine was 45 degrees and it didn't go down.
And it's still wobbling.
It is. Oh, okay. 45 people. These are just your top 5 of each division. Nick just let us know that 45 people cashed this weekend, folks. That's a lot of bowlers, a lot of money. It's a good tournament here as Joe goes up there and spares after that in the 5th frame. He's got a 1-pin lead scratch. So right now, Mike Sellner is up by 10. Over here on the left lane pair, we've got Marco on a turkey. Has a fairly sizable lead now with that turkey, and Adam not being able to kick out the 4 or the 9 lately. Another good one. Yep.
You can tell he's in that zone.
Yep. I just realized we are on TV and I'm eating on TV. Sorry.
So
we don't normally have a camera on us. Oh, okay. Got a break. Kick the 4, kick the 6 out of that 4 at 6-7.
Nick did say load of cash on the classified side was $80, and load of cash on the master side was $100.
The master, is this entry fee different? Okay, so that they get a little bit more because they pay a little more. Gotcha. But there were more entries in the classic division, so they will probably got paid down
further
farther.
down.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it 1 in 5? 1 in
5. I have 28 classic players, make the semis at 17.
Oh, Marco got that one way out. Left the rail, left the fence.
So we were talking about it earlier. Obviously, so you know what it is. The Popovich is the 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10.
Okay.
He threw that to lose a match in one of the ABT tournaments. So it became very
It's a pretty specific pin arrangement.
Peterson will call it that on national TV once. I'm going to make him famous.
The only problem is getting anybody to leave that thing. Oh, and Marco does leave the 6-pin on the chop as Mike Sellner gets up and strikes. That's a double for Mike. He's definitely taking a lead now with that double. He gets the advantage of 11 sticks, and he's up, let's see, 16-1 plus 11. He's up about 22.
Yep.
Could make it 32 with a strike right here. And Adam Miller back in the match with that open. He needs to start striking, though. Can't rely on Carl.
Those last 2 shots leaving 4 pins, obviously a little.
Looked like he got his eyes in a little bit. Now Mike Sellner seems a lot more relaxed since the first 3 or 4 frames. Yeah, you see, look, those last 3 balls are really good. And he's got Joe Bashore in a 32-pin hole right now. And Adam with the double can get within 2. That is so typical of bowling. When you got one lane down and when you're struggling on one lane, you finally get the lane you don't, and then the lane you had messes up. So that keeps Marco in the lead. He's maybe about 10 or 12 pins. Oh, and then he chops it. So we're looking at 20 now.
Seemed like he just kind of got up there and rushed that spare
He
shot.
didn't focus. Yeah, focus is so important in a match like this. Joe, on the other hand, is really focused. And, okay. Can't, that angle was like, did he tuck that or?
See if Marco gets back on track here.
That's good.
Looks really good.
Ooh, the fist pumping. Oh wow! I was splat. I had ESPN. ESPN. That looked good until the ball. Oh well, then it did look good. All right, Marco looking to take a commanding lead going into the 10th frame. He's in his foundation frame right here. That could be a winner. Yep, that's pretty much a winner right there for Marco. He'll be moving on. Mike Sellner going Brooklyn. Oh,
You called it right off the hand.
Don't talk about the Glover no more.
Oh, you can hear Dennis Glover in the background. Trying to play head games before he even gets on the lane. Come on.
And 4
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
and 6-7 for Adam Miller there. He's pretty much going to seal his fate.
That's game over there for Marco. He's going to win. Marco will be moving on to bowl Isaac Hernandez, our number 3 seed. Rob Macco is the guy that is our leader over on the Masters Division. Marco's going to be taking on Isaac Hernandez. This match is not over here on the right yet, though, folks. Mike does have the slight lead. I mean, it's a pretty decent lead. He's just, if he picks this up, he's going to be looking real good because he gets the 11 pins. As a matter of fact, that match might be over too. Alan, look at the score. If he spares this, he'll be in the teen scratch. All right. Yeah, that's he only needs. Joe Bashore has to do something here in the ninth. He's got to throw the next 3, the 9th, 10th, and 11th at least, and then look at count to even be in the match.
If it remotely goes off, he's going to force Mike to
mark. Yeah. But
well,
he does,
good count and mark.
He does need the next 3. Is that going to sit?
That's close.
Oh! Keeps him in the match. And here's Marco to finish up his match in the 10th frame with the 2, 4, 6, 10.
He was trying for it.
So Marco, as I said, will be moving on to bowl Isaac Hernandez. Gideon Spar, who you saw bowl in the tiebreaker, is our 3rd seed, following that by losing to Dennis Glover in that tiebreaker. This has got a strike. Get up. All right. That pretty much does it, seals the deal for Mike Sellner. We'll be moving on to bowl Gideon Spar. We're going to have 2 lefties on the TV pair, next TV pairs. Marco just looking for a pocket, different angle there. So Marco ends up winning with a 206 to 173. That's scratch scores.
206 to 177.
177, basically.
Yep.
And Joe, 2 scratch, which is a decent score in this class division, but he just ran into a little buzzsaw once Mike Sellner got a little comfortable. Throwing a 4-bagger in the 5th through 8th frame. Phil ball here, switching balls. He likes that ball.
Columbia Crazy Antics.
Is that what that is?
That is what that is.
All right, so he shoots 191 scratch. Right now, the game's over. Because, yeah, double gutter, with the 11 pins, he's got it. So Mike Sellner will be taking on Gideon Spar in the Classic Division next. Isaac Hernandez will be meeting Marco Popovich in our next finals. Once Mike Sellner finishes up his 10th frame, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get those practice balls. Each bowler coming up that is waiting in the wings, practicing down on the end pair, is going to get 2 balls on each frame of practice. The bowler that's bowling right now gets none because he's just had a full game of practice on the TV pairs.
I wouldn't mind practicing and making $400.
Hey, I wouldn't mind not sitting here and making more out there, but it's not in the way of the gods. All right, 203 to 191. With the handicap, it would be 214 to 191 with Mike Sellner moving on. All right, folks, we are going to let the bowlers get in here and do the practice shots. We're going to be back in a couple minutes. We're going to be back around the bend. Alrighty, folks, we are back for our second match here. Number 5 seed Marco Popovich taking number 3 seed Isaac Hernandez. Marco will be getting 7 pins. Onto our right, Gideon Spar and Mike Selner. Michael will be getting 11 pins again. So they got their handshakes down. They're going to come down. Isaac Hernandez has chosen Marco to start, it looks like. And over to the left, Gideon has chosen to start his match.
That would actually be your right, not the left.
Did I say left?
It's all right.
Okay. Maybe I'm just thinking about leaving. It's like that joke, the 2 blondes drove to Disney World, saw a sign that said Disneyland left, so they went home. All right, Marco Popovich, first frame. He had a better look than the 2-0 that he shot. You know,
Yes.
It's hard to think that he only shot 200 that first game. That looks good. High flush kicks the 8 out off the wall. Gideon Spar looking to do the same thing. We got a lefty versus righty match in both pair, folks. That looks good.
That was real good.
Looks even better now.
It's kind of interesting to watch the 2 different styles. Obviously, Marco's being more direct, you know, playing right up that
With power,
edge and
forward
power and
roll,
stuff, and Gideon's slow rolling it around.
floating it out, bringing it back. Isaac Hernandez been real hot lately. Been bowling great. He's done real well this weekend at the other tournament. And Mike Selmer kicks out the. I'm sorry, folks. I thought we had 2 left-handers. We've got 3 right-handers. Hey. Isaac looking for the early double. And he gets it. But when the shot breaks down and track in there, Isaac can really fade it with the best of them, man. That looks better. Oh, it still came in a little high. Well, real high, left 3 pin.
I mean, obviously, he had that look even yesterday, and you know.
Yeah.
But once it goes away, though, he
It's
seems
staying
to
ahead of the
struggle.
moves. Well,
Correct.
it's staying ahead of the moves. And yesterday, that last match that he did lose, it jumped on him early. And he got it in the last half of the game, but he ran into a buzzsaw and had no chance.
That's close.
Oh, kicking the 8 off
Trip 8
again.
again.
That's back to back. I think there's an adjustment. He's going to have to move a quarter board.
Only a quarter?
He's left-handed. Doesn't have to move more
gotcha.
than that. And here's Gideon for his second frame, looking for the double also. Floating it out, looks good. It's going to react. Comes a little light, swishes it. Ooh. I'd rather be light than heavy. In bowling, too. I like this 2 matches going on at the same time.
Right?
Sit. And that 8 pin is just saying, I want to wait. I'm just going to tease you. It's early turkey. We haven't missed on the left pair here.
I say, who's going to blink first?
We've only got 1 miss in this whole 4 bowlers. That's good, too. Wow. We're seeing some bowling here, folks. Let's do it. You can tell the difference between the Masters qualifier and the classified division. Classified divisions are all like, hey, Masters are like, I'm kicking your butt. They're all quiet. That's why I need to be in the classified division, Nick. I'm like them. Hee hee hee. Uh-oh, that's got to sit.
That better
That's got to
push
sit.
a lot.
The
Hey,
Glover. Four bagger. Uh-oh. That snap hooked on him. All right, leaving the 3-6. First blink. The first blink. There's a spare. And I heard Gideon earlier say that he actually lost the match, the tiebreaker, on purpose because he wanted to bowl more games on TV. That's, I heard him say that. If you tell him I said it, I'll deny it.
All right, so we got Marco here with 3 in a row. Can take the lead. Obviously, he does get those 7 pins, but
Yeah, he's already got the lead. Now he just needs to stay 8 spare or better.
very
Even. But we got that one way out. Leave the 1-2-4 little rail. All right. Popo for the 4-bagger. Uh-oh, he didn't like it. And that's why. So a spare's going to give a 1-pin scratch lead with the 7. He's going to be up by 8 with a spare. Mike Sellner looking to go. That ball just went dead straight. All right, that gives Gideon's got the 3-bagger, but he is giving away 11 pins. Still pretty good lead there, especially if he can continue to strike here.
Or fill frames.
It's a little early to say fill frames.
At least for right now. You want to stay clean.
I want to fill frames every frame. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know?
That looks good.
My arm swing sucks. That's why I'm in the classic division. That's for you, Gideon.
For you out there in the listening land, Mr. Gideon says that he is classified because his arm swing is not very good.
And you can definitely tell. I mean, look at that. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Nick's over here hand gesturing. You don't want to know the hand gesture. All right, Marko Pavlovich with the strike. Back on it. So he's got a 1-pin scratch lead. Gives him a 8-pin lead total. Isaac Hernandez is going to have to come up and start matching him. Gideon looking for Yahtzee. Uh-oh, that might be a little out. Oh, it still came in, got 7. Yahtzee! All right, Isaac Hernandez.
There's not a television bonus for shooting 300, is there?
We've never had a 300 on the TV pair.
Is there a bonus for shooting 300 on TV?
Yeah, you get upgraded to Masters immediately. Your next match is over here. No practice.
We take the ball away.
Yes. House ball backwards, left, opposite hand. Can't be more than 11 pounds. All right, Sellner with the 3-6-10. Going down, 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 down here with Gideon starting out like hellfire. Isaac did strike, looking for the double here. Comes in a little high, kicks his, leaves his 9-pin. Looks like the left lane, just like yesterday, is starting to hook on him a little bit more than the right lane. He's not expecting it. He made an adjustment off that 8 count last time, but it still came in high. I think he needs to get his eyes in a little bit, use that fade that he's so good at, so it doesn't react on those dry boards so much. That looks pretty good. That's a great shot by Mike Sellner there.
You know, it's almost kind of like him and Adam were playing the same part of the lane, and obviously the ball was coming up on Adam as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
because he was leaving 4s and 9s also, yeah.
Correct. So I wonder if Isaac's in that same spot of the lane that, as far as the break point, that Adam was.
Definitely could be a factor over there. All right, Marco looking to extend his lead. Got that one out. Oh, the Kregers, the left-handed Kregers. 3-6-9-7-9. It's going to let Isaac right back in. Looking for a 6-pack. Yes, carries that 6 out late.
Come on up to the Masters, buddy.
Second half of this game moved right over.
Take your arm swing and your ball.
Yeah, take your horrible arm swing, get your ball, get over the Masters. I'm going to rag him so bad about his arm swing from now on.
And see, now you got video proof, too.
Uh-huh. That's got a hook. Okay, we just went for the count basically on a strike. So he's got, that gives him 127 in the 6th. And we're looking at 138 for Isaac pace. So Isaac's got about a 4 or 5 pin lead now. And he leaves the 6 pin there on lane 33 to end the streak. We won't be having the 300 this game, but there's still plenty of bowling left here. And this shot's not tough. It's easy for me to say I'm sitting on my butt. Gideon going to go for a 6 pair. Can't throw it away. I'll get every pin. And he does. Now Marco looking to come back after that big split. That got wide too. Oh, the PBA washout. Marco, if he doesn't pick this up, he's definitely going to... My arm swing sucks. My arm swing sucks. Just talking to Gideon here. Obviously. He's threatening to beat an old man, an old injured invalid man.
Wait.
That's not very nice of you.
He can't bully you. He's in classified.
He's actually threatening to beat on you.
I know, that's what I said. He's threatening to beat an old man, an old injured invalid.
You can't have it both ways, Drew.
What? I'm old and injured, and
go,
Marco
Marco.
picks up the spare. Good shot over there. I'm an old injured invalid. I'm getting looks everywhere. What?
Say,
I didn't say I didn't look good. Oh, we got a break. I got a break by Mike Selner there. That gives him a turkey. He's doing what he can to get back in the match over here. Isaac Hernandez, lane 30, with the lead. He can extend it. He likes this lane, and that's why. Even that ball looks high, but it just, all the pins just go straight back. Gideon looking after that spare, get back on the straight train. Choo-choo. And he does. It's all in the arm swing.
wonder if we should tell him 279 gets him back into Masters as well.
I think we should say 199 does. He's got that right now. All right, Isaac, let's see if he made a move. He looked like he definitely moved in. Yep, he did. And he just took the lead back. Looking at almost double-digit lead with that strike. 147, 168 is. He's a double-digit lead now. Marco, now the pressure's on Marco to find something after those 2 shots he got wide. Gideon, he left a 6-pin on this lane last time. He likes it.
He's walking it.
He's doing the moonwalk. Michael Jackson moonwalking off the approach. Shamo. What? I don't. People look at me like I've never do stuff like this. All right, Marco and Selmer going at the same time. Oh, Marco. Wow.
That might just seal
Yeah, a spare. Oh, we got another Glover on 34.
as he walks away.
It's the Glover lover. I'm really surprised that gutter by Marco. Not expecting that.
That's
'Cause
uncharacteristic.
he got the last 2 wide. I would have thought, oh, he must have chopped it off. I would have thought he would have tried to tighten it up even more. Maybe he's trying to use a drier board out there. That's good. Easiest spare on the board, folks. You shoot at it every frame. So he's going to only shoot 217, and we're looking at a possible 258 by Hernandez. Hernandez now just wants to fill frames.
Yeah, not via Gomez.
I said Hernandez. Don't start. I mean, don't you try. I haven't called him Eric once. Purposely. Another 124. Mike Selner's leaving the 124 on the left lane and the 39 on the right lane. Or shall we say the Glover.
So
But
obviously,
Gideon Spar will be moving on.
Yep, he'll be taking on Mr. Dennis Glover, a rematch
of the
roll-off.
tiebreaker. Now this is on a different pair, and Glover and Spar seems to have a little bit better shot than he did on the left, on the middle pair. Popovich leaving the 136. Selner picking his up in the 10th frame. Going to throw his fill ball. Selner can shoot a 188 with his bonus. It's going to be 199, and we're already looking at Gideon Spar at 209 if he double gutters in the 10th. And he's playing the gutter, you know, pretty close. Not.
Obviously, Mr. Don Patterson is waiting the winner of the Masters division.
Oh, that's right. The Cougar Killer's up.
The Cougar Killer, yes.
He's down there on the end pair looking at his practice shots. So the 7 count by Mike Selner gives him 185. Again, he ran into a buzzsaw named Gideon Spar this week in his or this game in his horrible swing. All right, so Marco gets a spare in the foundation frame. That's going to give him a possible 204.
Unless
Isaac just needs to stay clean.
Yep.
Yeah, he needs to stay clean now. Actually, to tell you the truth, 9 whiffs a win for Isaac.
5 only for Gideon.
I don't think he even needs a mark. Well, with the
That's gonna
handicap
seal.
he would, but that sealed the deal right there, folks. Isaac Hernandez will be moving on to bowl Don Patterson, our Cougar killer.
Meow.
He told me we should throw water on the screen on the computer when he's up bowling because he doesn't want anybody to see him, and that's just a sign of look at me, watch me, I'm Don Patterson,
I'm so pretty.
I'm so pretty. Isaac Hernandez looking at the 10th frame. Looks like he's finally found lane 29. He made that early adjustment. He will be moving on to bowl Don Patterson, our Cougar killer. Gideon Spar in his rematch against Don, the 3-9 Glover.
Trip out the lily.
258 to 185 in our classic division. And it looks like we got a possible 258 for Isaac. Second ball in the 10th. He gets that. Possible one more. Phil ball's 258. Marco's finishing out possible 204. We got some high games coming here, folks.
Yep. Gideon with his handicaps 285.
Yep. Oh, really? Oh. What? Oh, never mind.
It's all right.
I looked at the 185 and thought, there's nobody gets 100 pins. All right. So Marco's going to, well, no, it's illegal. You're not allowed to. It's illegal. No, it's illegal. You know what's illegal is having that horrible of an arm swing and be able to shoot 258 in TV. It's just, it should be illegal. All right, so we got two. See, look, you just tied Isaac in the Masters division. All right, 258 to 185. Gideon Spar over Mike Sellner over in the Masters division. We got Isaac Hernandez 258 to 204 for Marco Popovich. We're going to take a quick break, let our next bowlers, Don Patterson and Dennis Glover, get their practice shots in, and we're going to be back right around the bend. All right, welcome back, folks. We are set. We're going to get Gideon and Dennis up on the pair, up on the approach, Isaac and Don Patterson. I'm surprised they're not already up there.
So obviously, this is a rematch of the roll-off with Mr. Gideon and Dennis. So this is pretty much a scratch game for Gideon and Dennis.
What was the total? What was the difference?
Gideon and them are scratch.
Okay, oh, that's right. They're totally scratched.
And on the other side, we've got the Cougar Killer, Mr. Don Patterson versus Isaac Hernandez. And Don Patterson is getting 2 pins.
What? 19. He's getting 12. That's 18 plus 1, 19.
19, sorry, 12.
Don Patterson's getting 12, folks.
My bad.
Typical bowler doesn't know what to add.
Scratch match over here.
Yeah. It's funny. The classic division has a scratch match. It's because all their arm swings suck. Uh-oh, that one's wide.
What are you talking about? He's left-handed.
Oh, that's it stayed on the lane. It just said it got wide.
We can order a pizza between Patterson shots, have it delivered, eat it, and we'll still be
Oh, jeez. Oh, kicks the 10 out late, and Don Patterson's already got his face going. Oh,
Kind of like that Jimmy John's commercial. We can have Jimmy John's here, 4 or 5 times in between.
uh-oh. Gideon just whiffed the 7-pin there.
He doesn't want to move up to Masters.
He's like, he was scared. He's going to move into the Masters division. I better miss this and get the next 11. All right, Don Patterson.
First shot for Don here.
If you need to go to the bathroom, folks, this is time to go do it. Don Patterson's up on the approach.
Mr. Glover with the flush.
Oh, Don Peterson going through the... Oh, well, it's a little bit of a break there. Leaves 6, 9, 10. Don and I were talking yesterday. A few months ago, he just decided, I'm not going to play the front part of the lane anymore. He doesn't care one thing about the head oil. He just plays the back end of the lane. So basically what you're looking for is the dry boards, right? Glover comes in. Oh, he almost left the left-handed, the left side Glover. Kicked the 2 out, or the 8. I've been on air for about 18 hours this week. I'm like, whew. Uh-oh. Oh, that's good. He got that ball speed up to like 15.
So here's a question.
I've got an answer.
If
Might be, I don't know, but I got
Mr.
it.
Patterson was bowling on the Badger and he wants to play the back part of the pattern, what's he going to do?
Not hook the ball.
Point it?
He's going to put it down on 17, get it out to 16.8, and hook it into 17.1.
He's been on the air.
What, doesn't everybody break down a board into tenths? All right, Gideon Spar and Don Patterson. Gideon looks good. He liked it. Patterson left another 3-6-10, 3-6 combo. Well, if Don doesn't find something, this is 2 shots in a row right through the beak. And he's playing he's not in his comfort zone. He's too far left for his comfort zone. He knows he can play it, but it's not where he wants to be. So the early advantage has got to go with Isaac on the Masters pair. With the early open by Gideon, it's a pretty close match here. If he doubles up, he gets it back to fairly even. He'll be down 1. Uh-oh. Chopped the 3 right off. I thought that was going to miss right at first, but then halfway down the lane, I'm like, no, that's a strike ball. I thought it was a spare ball that was going to skid out on him. All right, Gideon looking for the double. He likes it. Came in a little high, leaving a 6-pin. So it's going to be a 11-pin match for lead for Dennis Glover into the 3rd frame. Hernandez looking to do some early damage.
Looks good.
That's good, kicking the 10 off the wall.
There's Tom Mecco.
Oh, he's done here? He's doing before, I don't know. I'm surprised I don't know him.
I was been in a club for 19 years.
And Gideon takes care of his leftover.
Thanksgiving, we're going to have turkey leftovers. Isaac looking to do damage, and he is. He's putting it on the killer.
You know, even watching like during semis and stuff like that, it's really kind of interesting to watch some of the bowlers. You know, they're trying to use this reactive balls to shoot at, like single pin, 10 pin type stuff, and you kept seeing everything checking up.
It's like, don't make fun of me. I'm right here.
It's all right.
Of course, I only have one ball. I have to use it. But yeah, I would. There's nowadays with the shots and how they break down and the oil just gets sucked into the bowling balls. You need a spare ball practice, plastic ball to get to those. Oh, he switched balls.
Flush.
And that was more in his comfort zone, if you noticed. And a spare for Mr. Glover.
So a 10-pin lead over here for Dennis.
You know what I think would be a great idea, Nick? Is, you know, we do the handshake thing and everything. I think we should be like baseball and they get their song. We should play a song. Just every bowler on the TV pair gets their song and they get to walk out to it.
They didn't have records when Patterson.
Well, I was just going to say Patterson would be like Perry Como's Wish Upon a Star.
Puff the Magic Dragon.
Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. All right, and I'm sober, people. Glover looking for a strike. Oh, leaves a switch 7. So he's got strike 999. He's got to go for all 3 spares in a row. And Isaac looking to do more damage, but Don Patterson did stick his finger in the dike to stop the water. Chad, you be nice.
I did not say a word.
Yeah, because you had your microphone covered. There's Isaac. I think Isaac's been averaging about 270 on the TV pairs lately. But 258 was his lowest game on TV other than the one he lost.
I was going to say, but no championships.
Why you got to be so mean?
I'm just pointing out.
See, he won one now. He's like, oh, but he doesn't have any championships.
No. He's won ABT plenty of times. Mm-hmm. 5 times, according to his shirt.
That's.
We won't talk about the time that a little gal about 5'1" beat his brains in this.
Chad?
Thank you, Nick.
Yes, good. We won't talk about it? Oh, let's.
Hey, I am all about...
Oh, rack 10.
I will be more than happy to talk about it. Here in this house, I was the tournament leader, and this wonderful person by the name of Karina Grasso
I know her.
Your neck of the woods.
Okay, well, first of all, I thought it was she's a good bowler. I thought I was going to.
She's very good.
So there's no disgrace. I was hoping I was going to disgrace.
No, she shot like 260 at me to my 240. Yeah, that was wonderful. So yes, I did lose.
Yeah,
that
but
match.
second place in an ABT tournament's fine. I'll take it.
But yes, Nick.
Those are decent paydays.
Nick reminds me all the time about it.
You don't see Nick off camera going, He's like, I think he's from New York. I don't know. I can't tell. All right, Patterson, 5th frame, looking for a turkey.
That's good.
He has really ramped up his speed. Ooh, yeah, he switched balls. He's back into his comfort zone. Now he's got the ball going down the lane. All right, Gideon's got to get something going. Glover's got him on the edge here. He's got a 13-pin lead, Glover does. It's going to sit. It's going to sit. Oh, it does. Okay.
Wow.
He got that inside his target a
Yeah, I
little.
was gonna say, I thought that was going to come up high.
Yeah.
Must be that bad arm swing.
It's horrible. What are you talking about? It's not bad. That's disgusting arm swing. And that release. Don Patterson, 28 miles an hour. Smash 9. And Glover looking to keep his lead. That's in. That's in. Oh!
That was
Wow.
clutch.
Well, I meant in the pocket. That's what I meant. Really, I did. All right, so Isaac's got a pretty commanding lead over here. 4-bagger, 9 spare, 2 spare open turkey. Although I forget, he's given 12 pins to Don. Gotta add 12 pins to Don's score there. That should be an easy spare, and it is. Glover looking for the double. Uh-oh. 6-10, looking to use Gideon's pocket. He was calling for it. Should set up a tournament where you have to go to the other pocket. Brooklyn tournament.
Oh, Nick would be perfect at that then.
Oh, you just got backhanded.
Oh,
Dude, his first reaction like,
you haven't seen him on Thursday night's bowling league here.
oh, Glover, giving it back. Oh, it
Look, I'm not packing.
concealed gun law. Oh,
Yeah, he-
Isaac got that out early, but he still kept it. See, Isaac, I think he's getting that down the lane, checking a little early on him. He's gonna make an adjustment on the right lane now. I think he's pretty solid on 29. He made that move earlier. It looks like 30's catching up to him on that little that hook spot. Gideon's got to get this up.
Oh.
Light swisher! It carries a 3-pin forward. Carries the Glover out late. All right, after that open by Dennis, it's back to a lead for Gideon. That's marginal.
Fall off the shot, push it through, and still gets flushed.
You know what? In this type of shot, when it gets this far inside where you're really just trying to fade it, falling off to the right is actually a benefit to me. Because you want the ball going that way. All the energy goes that way. It's not like if you throw it out too far, you're going through the beak more than anything. Unless you get it out like the 2-board. Oh, high pocket 7-pin there for Gideon. He misses the pin he missed in the first frame.
Yep.
He's going to have to refocus and make sure he gets this one because he doesn't want to get the lead back, that's for sure. We're getting into the second half of the games here. Don Patterson after the 9-pin. High flush. And Don's one of those bowlers, he will shake his head on a good shot. Just be like, I can't believe, oh, gee, I got it. Gideon's got us done on this one. There we go. So that's going to give Gideon 114 in the 6th to 104 for Dennis in the 6th with a spare. We got a dead even match, possible tie if Stepniak left. No, there's no ties today. But if Dennis does strike double, it'll be a tie match. Isaac has about just under 20-pin lead over here against Don Patterson.
That's close.
Dennis strikes and yep. Dennis and Don strike. Dennis can tie the matchup here with a double. Isaac needs to keep striking because Don's coming back after that early 2 frames.
Simple ball change. It's amazing how.
Yeah. And he knew it. You could tell he knew his equipment because he had to make a move to the right on it and got back into his comfort zone of 17 out to 16. Yep, through the beak. So Gideon's got his 10-pin lead, and that's on the condition that Dennis makes a spare.
Well, this is the spare he just missed last frame.
Yep. So just like Gideon, he's got to learn from it and make it here. There's Hernandez looking for the Turk. No. Oh, and he did it again. Why is he using a hook and ball or something like that?
It almost looks like, I can't even tell if that's like your thing.
It looked like black rubber to me.
Yeah.
It looked like a Manhattan rubber, and the thing's taking off like a...
Oh, it's a Rotogrip grenade.
Well, it just blew up. His score, unfortunately for him. Isaac looking to do it. Yeah, Isaac saying, no, here's the door, it's closed. Locked. Gideon looking to do it. Yeah, we're running to the end of the games here, and Isaac's pretty much done the damage to Don Patterson, even with his 12 extra pins. I mean, Don can shoot 244 and not be in the match because of that early open.
The only chance he has is obviously if he goes off the sheet.
Yeah, but the thing is, Isaac's bowling in the 10th frame. He's bowling on his lane, And
that
that'll do
sealed
it, folks. Isaac Hernandez will be moving on to bowl Rob Macko, our tournament leader. Rob gets quite a few pins. He's going to be getting an 18-pin advantage. Yeah, but 18 pins advantage, yeah. Gideon Spar with a 6-pin
Rolls
forward with the double. That is going to put that match pretty much to bed. We'll see what Dennis does. If he can strike out, we'll see what Gideon might need in the 10th.
Oh, there we go, Patterson.
So if I can't win, I'm going to show off before I go.
There could be 60-year-old women watching this show.
True. Yeah, but are they cougars to him? Are they his age? I thought he was looking at the 80s range. You got this nice walker there, sweetie. I like the tennis balls. I like
With
your.
all the little diapers and shit.
I like those fresh tennis balls on your walker. All right, Glover did get the 9th frame. Can he get the 10th? All right, let's see what we're gonna do. If he shoots 190, 9 whiff would be 63, 82, 91. Yep. So it would be. He can force him to get a marker at least 9.
A good count. Yes.
Yeah, good count. All right, looks like Isaac Hernandez, 37-46. He does have the match in hand, so Isaac Hernandez will be bowling Rob Macko, giving away 18 pins in the next match. Isaac will. He's got that one out wide. Comes in light. Okay, match
That's
over
sealed.
here. Gideon Spar will be moving on to bowl
David
Schlehuber. That's right, Jeff's brother. Can't tell. They don't look anything alike. All right, we'll get to some final scores here in just a moment. We got a fill ball for Isaac and
175 for
spare.
Dennis.
See, I told you, Gideon lost on purpose. He needed to practice his swing a little more. He needs to practice his swing a lot. It sucks. What?
Maybe try a little bit more hand next
You
time.
can't handle the truth.
Hey, Gideon. You want to finish? He's over here.
He's like, haven't I already won? You social butterfly. You're supposed to bowl. You should yell out, you don't need anything. That's out the dough for a 7-pin strike. Okay. Yeah.
I hope he's not using all his brakes on this game.
Left-handed and lucky. It's not fair.
Oh, and classified.
That's just wrong. There's nothing fair about that. Are we taking a break? Do you want to let Gideon finish first or two fault? Okay. No, he just took his time. He was chattering.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's out.
Oh,
That
Will.
one's out the door. Okay. I just called the wrong one. You'd be pretty good if you had an arm swing. All right, so Gideon Spar is taking on David Schlehuber in our next match. After this shot, Gideon's going to shoot 211 with a spare here. 256 to 211. Isaac Hernandez over Don the Cougar Killer Patterson. Gideon with this spare, and he gets it is 211 to 175 over Dennis Glover. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be back around the bend when our bowlers, our number 1 seeds, get their practice in. See you then.
Sticker Giant helps people make great stickers. I'm John Fisher, and I started the company. Every sticker has a story behind it. Every sticker has something behind it besides just stickiness.
People seem to flock towards stickers no matter what they are all about.
It's a portable billboard. It can go anywhere.
Seeing stickers on little girls' foreheads.
Cars, motorcycles,
Stop signs, you know, we don't endorse that.
baby bottoms.
I see stickers everywhere. I see stickers in my dreams.
We're a small little group of people and we all kind of have the same vision for success.
Every person is quality minded, top to bottom. We're about getting the job done right.
The quality of Sticker Giant stickers is really fantastic. We run 3 different materials here. All of them were researched to find the best possible thing we can get.
We can get your email and process your stickers in 24 hours and get them out to you.
We try and do things quickly, we try and do them accurately, and we try and get people the stickers that they want. People ask me what I do and I go, we make stickers all day. There's this company in rural Boulder County and all they do is make stickers and labels. What makes Sticker Giant a great sticker? What the customer wants, because we can print any kind of sticker. Every day there's a sticker to where I see it and I just want to know the story behind it. I want to know the company. I want to talk to the owner.
We take people's passions, things that they're really fired up about. We make it over and over and over so those people can tell their story to the world.
Okay, folks, we are back. We've got our Classic Division Championship match. They're going to be up on the lanes giving the handshake and stuff in just a moment. Our Classic Division is going to be Gideon Arm Swing Spar versus David Don't Call Me Jeff Schlehuber. And on the Masters Division, it's going to be Isaac Don't Call Me Eric Hernandez versus Rob. I don't know Rob Macco, so it's just Rob Macco.
My junior year, I make all conference in baseball, and in the paper it says
Jeff Schlehuber. I said it's David. Don't call me Jeff Schlehuber. Jeff's out fishing.
So Gideon's going to be spotting Mr. Schlehuber 5 pins, and Mr. Macco and Mr. Hernandez is going to be 18.
18. Rob will be getting 18 pins versus Isaac. There's a handshake for our Classic Divisions. All set for a handshake over here. Thumbs up means handshakes.
That's why I was like, make the house, make the steeple.
Okay, we're ready to go here. I was just saying, David told me that Jeff is out fishing this weekend, and I'm like, yeah, but you know what? Looks like he's going to get the biggest catch this weekend if he can hold off David or Gideon.
Honestly, second place or first place is obviously
Still
a very
gonna be
good
bigger
paycheck.
fish. Still going to be a bigger fish. Good shot by Mr. David Schlehuber. He let go of it, and he was like, yes. He knew it off his hand.
Throwing that uproar.
It's causing an uproar. All right, Isaac Hernandez looking to stay hot. And he does. He shot 258. What was his last score?
Oh, let's see.
235?
256.
258, 256. That's right.
Yeah, shake that off.
He's looking for, if he gets the first 10 here, he's at 800. Gideon with a good ball there. That's going to be nice. Ooh, wrapped a 7 though. Good shot. Rob Macco. First look at Rob, our tournament leader in the Masters Division. He fades it. Oh, high pocket 9. The way Isaac's bowling, it's like, oh, he's done. No. Yeah. Although, no, he's not done because he gets 18 pins. That would be sad if Isaac shot 300 and lost. Isaac shoots 300 and loses. That's so messed up. All right, should be an easy spare cover here on the 9. There it is, no problem. That's his pocket shot right there. Gideon looking to get rid of that 7 pin here on a better shot. That looks good. Oh, came in high. Greek minus the 10. I think he's a little surprised too.
Almost looked like he got a little soft with it though.
Ball speed, you think? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, he's not a high speed bowler obviously, but that one just looked a little slower than usual. And Rob looking to go get that strike. And there it is. Ooh, late 7 pin goes down. A lot of high flush stuff today, folks. Gideon looking to go, oh, wow, 6-0, not good. That's going to give that early advantage to David Schlehuber. Plus he gets, how many pins was it?
5.
5 and 18, all right. So Isaac looking for the early double. He's been striking at will here lately, so see if we can keep it going. Schlehuber needs to hook up, and he gets it. Looks good. Actually, you can say that pretty much in the backswing today. Right. Push the ball away. Looks good.
Timing's right on.
He's using some purple.
Looks like a high road pearl.
Okay.
I'm normally pretty good at picking up. Obviously, I saw a ton of equipment going down at Oklahoma, but trip big four.
Trips, yep.
Saw tons of equipment going down the lanes in Oklahoma, but pretty good with obviously being able to tell what ball's what.
Got to sit. That went through the big 610. That lane, see, early 29's hooked up on him, and he made the adjustment. 30 caught up, and he made that adjustment. Now looks like 29's re-breaking down for him. Gideon's got to get that up. Comes in light, gets Swisher. He's already in a big hole there with that second frame 6 whiff. Isaac looking to go straight at it. Does, no problem. Showing through 3 frames, we got our leaders are Schlehuber and Mako. And Mako strictly because of the handicap. If he doubles here, it's going to be a scratch match. Gideon looking for the double. Try to put some pressure on Schlehuber. He got soft on that one too, but it's set. Mako kicks the 4 out late. So it's scratch match right now.
No. Mako gets 12. Or
12 or 18.
He gets 18.
You're right.
So
well, I meant scratch. He's caught up, and a double gets him ahead of the
gotcha.
match in scratch. Schlehuber looking for the 4-bagger. Comes in through the beak, leaves the 610. Just got to watch the top there. I've got a nickname for his brother. He's the Uber Hoober. Mako kicks the 7 out late. So now Mako has caught him scratch and has the 18-pin advantage. So we're looking at Isaac in trouble here with that spare in the 3rd frame. Uh-oh. Okay, got it. Well, from this angle, it looked like he was... Oh, okay. Nick thought the same thing. Okay. I thought he was making fun of me. It's so easy to do.
Mr. Isaac here, obviously he's got a very good look on 30. It hasn't been his issue. It's going to be that 29.
It's going to be finding 29 again. If he finds 29 again, he's going to be tough. But right now, Rob Mako's got a great shot playing straighter up the boards.
His first shot on that lane obviously went flush, but it almost kind of seems... I'm not sure if he missed it a little bit or if it actually transitioned, but...
You're talking about Isaac?
Isaac.
Yeah. I think it transitioned. He's been so solid, and I think he thought it was going to be good until it overhooked on him. I think he's probably going to make a slight adjustment in even. Yeah, I think that's what he did. He just bumped it in a little bit more, tried to catch some more head oil and get it down the lane before it reacted. And that's what happened. In the meanwhile, Jeff, or I almost called him Jeff. David Slay.
Remember, don't call me Jeff.
Yeah. All right, Mako looking to keep the lead here and extend it. He got that one out a little bit. Oh, he's got it. He's got some room there. He let that one out, and it just set up for him nicely. All right, Gideon Spar. Good shot, kicks the 7 out late for a turkey. He's trying to get back in this match, folks. He's down 26-16 right now and giving away 5. So we're looking at a 21-pin lead for David Schlehuber, and Rob Mako with a spare 4-bagger in control of his match with 18-pin bonus handicap. He looks tough.
Wow. And honestly, that 9 spare that he left in the first, that 9 pin
wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad at all.
That's got to get up. And it does. Nice shot by Gideon Spar, even with that arm swing. I can't believe it. It's horrible. You might want to look into coaching. Go see Diaz. Next thing you know, he'll be pointing off the ditch. All right, Schlehuber. Got that one out. Got that one out. Comes in, lives, swishing 7. We got a match over here with that 4-bagger now for Gideon. And Isaac looking to stay tough. Yeah, he does. You know, 278 might not be enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, 278. Mako still needs to shoot 261, and you're like, yeah, so. He's on pace to shoot 290. All right, David Schlehuber up. Looking at a 7-pin spare here. Direct at it. Don't hook past it. All right. They have some of the same mannerisms too. You know they're brothers, Jeff. I see when the same exact mannerisms. All right, Isaac, lane 29. Made the adjustment last frame. Keeps it there. This is sick.
Do you want a bowl now, Drew?
I want to watch because I can't do that anymore.
You do realize Gideon called you out.
What did he say? Oh, yeah, well, that's Gideon. I'll bowl him. His arm swing's horrible. It's a great shot on a wrap 10 there for Schlehuber. Rob Mako looking for the 6-pack. That's going to be high. Okay. So now it's still a match. If he spares us and strikes out, he still shuts out Isaac with a 278. So sad. Oh, he got it. I fell off his hand. I thought, but yeah. By the time I got to the arrows, I'm like, oh, okay, it's good. Okay, 135 in the 6th for David Schlehuber. And we're looking at 52.
Now 3-6 though hasn't been kind to everyone because that has been chopped quite a few times.
Those back ends. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Got that out wide. Most people have been chopping the 3 off the 6. I think he had that in his mind and sent it out a little far. Oh, that's bad. That was just bad enough to be good. All right, 5-bagger on that Brooklyn for Gideon Spar, Yahtzee. Oh, looks like we got a question or a comment. I don't have my old man glasses. Cindy Irons, tell my brother to relax and make good shots one at a time. This is that Cindy or Jeff's? Okay, this is Jeff. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it.
On his win.
Obviously, hope David gets his as well. So.
Oh, he wanted to congratulate you on your win. That's
Yes,
why I was
sir.
like, who's Chad? I'm thinking bowling. Who's bowling right now? Oh, okay.
You know that bald guy that you keep,
keep
polishing
wiping off the. Yeah. Okay, we got the 4-7 over here for Rob Mako. Can't miss another one, and he doesn't. And Gideon leaves a 2-4-7-8. Very, very tricky spare with a close game here. It's now a single pin. It's almost even. Can't miss this. Oh, it chopped around the corner. Oh, no. All right, 8th frame open for Gideon's going to live him 164 in the 8th. We're looking at Schlehuber's in the 170s with a mark. And now the match is in Isaac's hands in the 8th frame on a 4-bagger with a small lead thanks to that open in the 7th frame by Mr. Mako. Got to set. Oh no, 4-6. Give it right back in the 8th frame. This is gonna. One pin is gonna. If he gets one of these, it's gonna be a 1-pin match for Schlehuber. He's got by 1.
Good.
Isaac. Oh, flat 10 on his good lane.
I wonder if, with Jeff commenting, if fishing didn't go too well.
Maybe he just won the Bassmaster Classic and he's home already.
That too.
All right, so 1 pin over here on that 4-6. It's going to give him 162 with the 5-pin bonus. We got a 1-pin match over here between Gideon and Schlehuber. Schlehuber's up by 1 pin with this spare. Oh no, Isaac.
And we are right back.
185 in the 8th to 188. We're looking at 20-pin lead for Rob Mako on that. It's only 20 pins. We'll see. It's coming down to the 9th and 10th frame in both matches, folks. This is awesome. I love it. That's a good ball. It's going to roll up. Ooh, 6-pin lays in the gutter. All All right, Isaac to get back after that open. He's got to set it aside. Oh, comes in high, kicks the 9 out of 479. Once again, folks, we've got $2,800 going to the winner. Second place gets $1,400. We're looking at $1,400 dollar difference in Classic Division. I got $2,300 versus $1,150. Oh no, David just missed a 10 pin. Late frame opens. Ouch. Isaac's gonna make this. He ain't gonna miss that one now. Okay. It is in Rob Macko's hands. It is in Gideon Sparr's hands. Both of them bowling the 9th and 10th frame right now. They can shut out their matches and hold on and win. It's got to sit. It's got to sit. Goes through the beak. 247. The spare gives him the lead. Anything but other than that, and David will hold on to the lead. Rob Macko, better shot. Good shot there. So he's got a 19 pin lead going into the 10th here, folks. Basically a double wins it in the 10th. Oh, Gideon just gets it off the wall this time. So the situation over here is 10 pin lead for Gideon Sparr going in. Double in the 10th for Gideon. Secures his match. Double one.
What do you think's going through his mind right now?
My arm swing sucks.
I'm sorry I asked.
All right, Macko with a strike. Looks like, let's see, 235 plus 1850.
Just needs count.
Yep, needs some count. Needs some count. Rob Macko is going to be our winner on the Masters Division with a decent count. Gideon Sparr needs a double to secure his win. That's got to sit. He's leaving that 2-4 combo now. Can't give it away. He's got to make sure of it now. Rob Macko is our winner in the Masters Division. Is going to be taking home $2,300, $1,150 for Isaac Hernandez on a great event. He bowled so well today, but he came against up against a Rob Macko who really destroyed him. Gideon getting it around there, stays away from the chop. Now it's not secure. He's got to get a strike here. The count is extremely important. Anything less than 8. He's going to shoot a 204, and we got a possible 201 for Schlehuber. Right now, any decent count is going to force Schlehuber to get a double on our Classic Division. Nice finish for Isaac Hernandez. Shoots 745 on TV and doesn't win. Yikes. Oh, that's got to go Birkeland. It does. The 9 count's pretty basic. It forced David Schlehuber to shoot double. Yep. Double. See, no tie over here. All right, 234 for Isaac Hernandez to a 246 for Rob Macko. With his handicap, ends up beating him by 20-some pins. So Rob Macko, our champion. David Schlehuber, our final frame. The ABT Memorial Day Classic. That's got to sit. Gideon Sparr is our champion of the Classic Division, taking home $2,800. Good performance, though. It was a late opens for Mr. Schlehuber and did him in. That's a shame. He started out real strong. But we had a great tournament here today. Nicholas Sorsa running our ABT tournament. Gideon Sparr, who now can sponsor me in the tournament because he was mentioning how you should do it. All right. So we've got Rob Macko and Gideon Sparr, Masters and Classic Division champions, respectively. We're going to take a quick break for getting ready for our interviews. We're going to be interviewing our champions in just a moment. So stick around, and we'll be back with that just around the bend.
A Sticker Giant helps people make great stickers. I'm John Fisher, and I started the company. Every sticker has a story behind it. Every sticker has something behind it besides just stickiness.
People seem to flock towards stickers no matter what they are all about.
It's a portable billboard. It can go anywhere.
Seeing stickers on little girls' foreheads.
Cars, motorcycles,
Stop signs, we don't endorse that.
baby bottoms.
I see stickers everywhere. I see stickers in my dreams.
We're a small little group of people and we all kind of have the same vision for success.
Every person is quality minded, top to bottom. We're about getting the job done right.
The quality of Sticker Giant stickers is really fantastic. We run 3 different materials here. All of them were researched to find the best possible thing we can get.
We can get your email and process your stickers in 24 hours and get them out to you.
We try and do things quickly, we try and do them accurately, and we try and get people the stickers that they want. People ask me what I do, and I go, we make stickers all day. There's this company in rural Boulder County, and all they do is make stickers and labels. What makes Sticker Giant a great sticker? What the customer wants, because we can print any kind of sticker. Every day there's a sticker to where I see it, and I just want to know the story behind it. I want to know the company. I want to talk to the owner.
We take people's passions, things that they're really fired up about. We make it over and over and over so those people can tell their story to the world.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2 champions in our Memorial Day Singles Classic and a Classic Division. We have Gideon Spar, wins the second ABT title. Gideon's from Denver. He takes home $2,800 with the mega pool that we had this weekend. We had 2 separate tournaments, Classic and Masters. Gideon you threw a great shot, got a little bit lost at the end, but you persevered. Dave was our defending champion here. Took him like 4 or 5 times to make the cut, but he finally did. I think he went home and he told his wife the same thing he said last year, I'm not coming home until I make it. So finally when he went home, he said, no, I didn't make it. He says, go ahead, go back. But he did. He had a great tournament, but you bowled very well. Some good matches there, close matches. Dennis gave you a fight, tied for second after the semi, so you had to have a roll-off. You beat him in the roll-off, be the second seed. And then as it turns out, of course, which always happens, it seems, Dennis comes up the ladder, you got to beat him again. And again, another good match. But Dave really came out strong with first 3 against you. What are you thinking at that point?
Well, Dave and I have been going at it the entire day. We were in the same pair for semis, and we were just going tit for tat the entire day. And that was, the one person I was just like, okay, I have to really focus on keeping up with him, and that's just kind of where it drew.
Yeah, the match was super tight until the 8th frame. He left that unfortunate split, and then he misses the 10 pin, and that really opened the door for you. And then I almost see the pressure just kind of relax. I mean, at that point, you get count anything, you're in there. Which I didn't think you figured you'd be that fortunate going into that match.
No, especially after the second frame where I left that nice split. It was I really was worried about what was going on, and then I managed to throw 3, and then Brooklyn, and it was.
It's bowling, though, as we know. You stuff a 9-pinner, you get a break, but the breaks you got to take advantage of, and you did, which was great.
Yeah, I bowled well. I bowled fantastic all day. It was
really
it was really nice to come out and finally actually score well.
Yeah, it's been a while for you. And speaking of being in a while,
yeah.
like to introduce you to Rob Macko. You guys haven't seen Rob yet. Rob's from Aurora. And Rob actually joined us when the Masters started in '95. Years ago, there used to be a tournament called DDE, which is Denver Double Elimination. And Rob was just killing that tournament. Rob really got into that. It seemed like once he got into the tournament play, and then obviously, guys go back and forth in tournaments, and brought him over to us when the Masters started. Robbie did a great job. Isaac was absolutely unconscious.
Yeah,
he was just throwing the ball well, but I was impressed. You got in. It looked like you got in a little deeper bit, but you were playing a little bit straighter, and you had a ball that seemed to get through down the lane, and had a lot of energy left when it hit the pocket. You just, even when you weren't right in the pocket, everything went sideways. You're taking a 7 out of him at the 5 and just ripping racks, and he just, lane changed on him, and he couldn't adjust fast enough.
Yeah,
but, it was a great match.
They were moving pretty good.
Yeah. Rob has won 8 titles, but it's been 7 years since the last one, so this was number 9. But Rob, it was great to see you back. I know you haven't bowled much lately. I know you've been, and when you had, it seemed like you either got in pretty good or you struggled a little bit. But I've known your game. I've bowled against you over the years, and your game was as good as I've seen. I mean, you really threw the ball well. What were you using today? What ball was it?
Well, I had the Defiant Edge out. That's what I qualified with. And I threw a couple balls in practice. And, I left a couple splits.
Right.
So I changed to a ball that I almost didn't bring. It was a Columbia Pure Swing.
Okay.
And that seemed to hold
a
little better.
Boy.
So.
Oof. You had a great look. It's funny, sometimes we get on the PBA patterns. This was the Detroit Open pattern, 42 feet. And most of the, quote, sports shots that, I put you guys on really takes the outside out of play. This one, it seems, almost played like white number 2 in a way. When it opened up, you could step into it, and you could get the ball down the lane, but you could actually swing the ball a little bit and get the ball back.
Yeah.
Which obviously makes the scores go up, and the scores in the semis were just, wow, they were through the ceiling.
Crazy.
And you really, you had to carry because everybody else would have gone around you. But it's funny how, certain patterns, once you get them to open up, you get the whirl. And it seemed like both of you guys, didn't matter what side. Lefty did the same thing. You and Marco really ripped it up, and obviously you and Isaac.
Isaac is an awesome bowler.
Oh, awesome bowler. It's funny. We said he shot 740 something in his 3 matches and doesn't win. It happens, But that's the advantage of being the top seed.
Right.
Fighting all the way to the top where you got 1 match and that's it. But great win for both of you. Rob takes home 2,300. You take home 2,800. Started a summer contest, so you guys made some good points to get going. And next week we got the carryover from a week ago. So the combination singles next week at Bellevue is going to be pretty significant money also, which is excellent. Thanks for coming out, guys, and congratulations to both of you. Now we get you a new shirt. And,
I can get rid of this yellow shirt.
Get rid of that yellow shirt, right? Okay. Well, on behalf of myself, Nick Lasorsa, our classic champion, Gideon Spar, master champion, Rob Macko, we'll see you next week at AMF Bellevue Lanes. Keep on.